This is a mid-season recap for your Boston Red Sox. The boys are one game away from the All-Star break and have laid a thorough smackdown on the competition thus far. They are dominating the league in a fashion that has never been seen before in Major League Baseball. It has gotten to the point where players across the league are accusing them daily of cheating and using performance-enhancing drugs. The Red Sox will neither confirm nor deny these baseless accusations. Red Sox players currently occupy the top spot for All-Star voting in 6 of the 9 starting positions. Let's take a closer look and see how each Red Sox player has performed individually so far this season. Beginning at starting pitcher, we have Red Sox ace Angus Big Hog Packer. The nickname originates from his unusually large Angus tops the All-Star vote for starting pitcher, leading the league in several categories including innings pitched, ERA, strikeouts, WHIP, and WAR. Angus is the only starting pitcher on the Sox who is likely to crack the All-Star squad, as Boston has traded away many of their veteran starters recently for up-and-coming talent. At relief pitcher, Red Sox setup man Jimmy Pedroza sits second in All-Star voting. The Cuban fireballer has put up nasty ratios on the season and is currently serving as the closing pitcher until Mohammad Coyote regains his command. Speaking of Mohammad Coyote, he stands in the 6th position in All-Star voting at closing pitcher. Coyote has registered 20 saves so far on the season, but his control and command has let him down significantly. He has walked 40 batters and hit 15 in only 54 1/3 innings. Mo has been working incredibly hard behind the scenes with his pitching coach and plans to have a much better second half. At catcher, we have Red Sox field general Franz Fartenscheid. The German backstop also lies 6th in All-Star votes for his position. His true value exists on the defensive side of the game where he leads the pitching staff, and he simply doesn't have the offensive numbers to be in consideration for the All-Star game. At first base, the Red Sox have the top 2 vote-getters. We will begin with Tiny Thurman Tukatok, who leads the vote by a large margin. Thurman is a towering presence at the plate who may just be the most talented hitter the game of baseball has ever seen. In just 90 games, the Canadian has blasted 44 dingers and driven in 115 runs. He is also batting a cool .396. Wow! Red Sox designated hitter King Kuma Akako is right behind Thurman in All-Star votes at first base. The Japanese import rarely plays the field and will likely crack the All-Star squad as the DH. His numbers fall well shy of Thurman's, but he still paces the rest of the league's first baseman in votes, as he has smacked a whopping 31 home runs in only 289 at-bats. Up next is Juan the Rat, who leads all second basemen in All-Star votes. Juan is the spark plug of the Red Sox lineup. He is a great fielder with incredible speed and an extraordinary ability to put the ball in play. The gritty Mexican leads the circuit in batting average, hits, and stolen bases. Juan is attempting to break Ichiro Suzuki's single-season hits record. If he continues to maintain a batting average in the 400s, he just might pull it off. Let's go, little buddy. At third base, the Red Sox Stu Bacon is pacing the circuit in All-Star voting. The jolly fellow has put up tremendous offensive numbers in only 300 at-bats. The fat left-handed slugger is batting over 400, has blasted 37 dingers, and driven in over 100 runs. Bacon leads the league on base percentage, slugging, and OPS. The Canadian also regularly helps old ladies cross the street. At shortstop is Max Wolverine. Max does not have the numbers to make the All-Star squad, but his importance is not lost on Red Sox fans and players. Wolverine and Chester Fielder are what they call glue guys. Max is very fundamentally sound on defense and keeps it simple on offense. He lacks power and focuses heavily on an opposite field approach at the plate. Hardcore fans will also know that he has overcome a severe facial disfigurement in the form of lower jaw removal due to the use of chewing tobacco. Yuck. In left field, Red Sox slugger Arnie Ramrod is scheduled to start the All-Star game. Arnie is perhaps the most popular Red Sox player. Every time the Dominican Republic native steps up to the plate, he has one thing on his mind: hitting the longest home run possible. He is often successful as Ramrod leads the league with 49 home runs and has one game before the break to crack 50. A polarizing player across the league, he has been the target of many steroid accusations and also enjoys showing up opposing pitchers by sprinting around the bases after a tank. In the second half, Arnie will be chasing down perhaps the most exciting record in baseball, Barry Bonds' single-season home run record of 73. I can't wait. Kid Lakdawala patrols center field for the Red Sox and leads all players in all-star voting. Kid is your prototypical cocky young superstar. The Jamaican sensation doesn't care for practice and lets his talent carry him on the field. His stats are incredible. In 400 at-bats, he has 33 homers, 37 doubles, 44 steals, 107 RBIs, all the while batting .377. He leads the league in runs with 113 and has a whopping 9 WAR. The sky is the limit for this flashy youngster if he decides to start dedicating himself instead of eating candy and playing Fortnite. Last but not least, we have Chester Fielder in right field. Chester is a senior citizen and a great mentor to many of the younger Sox players. He's physically not capable of putting up all-star numbers anymore, but his knowledge is immeasurable. Rumors are swirling that Fielder will be retiring after this season. Fans are doubtful, though, as Chester has been teasing retirement for the last 27 years. Incredibly, despite his physical limitations, the old geezer has swiped 31 bags by using his big brain. Here are a few more players you can look forward to seeing during the rest of the Major League season. Lawrence Gaylord Fielder. He's a minor league legend and the brother of Red Sox right fielder Chester. Pokey Packer. Pokey the Puerto Rican is the Red Sox top prospect and recently got the call to the big leagues as the third member of the rotation. One Yong Zip. Zip is a Korean import who throws sidearm and will provide solid depth to the Red Sox rotation. Boris Kalashnik. Boris hails from Ukraine. He has a heavy fastball and an intimidating demeanor. He is still working on throwing strikes. Buster Sweat. Buster is a short, overweight idiot. No, I'm just kidding. He's not an idiot, just short and overweight. Buster has overcome his physical limitations by learning a mystical pitch, commonly referred to as a knuckleball. Buster will mainly be used in long relief. Goose Hannigan. Goose has been added to the team as a left-handed setup man to complement Jimmy Pedroza. Goose has plus velocity and is not afraid to work on the inner half. I'm afraid to make eye contact with him. Napoleon Bobo Smallwood. Smallwood is an old-school player. He is a pathetic fielder and very slow, but he has massive power and will be used as a left-handed bench bat. Ronnie Ramrod. Ronnie is the younger brother of Red Sox left fielder Arnie. Ronnie is built like a brick shithouse and will provide some right-handed power off the bench as well as a strong arm at shortstop. Beavis Barnswallow, better known as Schoolboy Barney, Beavis was added to the team as a designated pinch runner/bunter. He may also enter the corner outfield as a late-game defensive replacement from time to time. Stay tuned for more Red Sox highlights at the Home Run Derby, All-Star Game, and beyond.